Yo, man, what it is, man? We back live, man.
Yes, sir. We back in the building, man. We back in the building, man.
Cozy motherfucking radio, man.
Yeah, man. We doing it real big, man. Everything is opening. Man, there's a whole lot of good shit going on, man.
Hell yeah, man. Everything opening back up, man. The new energy is out here, man. Everybody life changing for the better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people taking that motherfucking mask off. You know what I'm saying? Clubs back motherfucking cranking.
Yeah,
you know, it's a good energy outside.
Yeah, and it is. It's nice out there. Everybody getting out. Everybody getting ready for the spring and the summertime. Yeah. So we gonna load up and shout out to everybody for man. You know, my What Band video job going viral. So man, shout out to Chris and Tata What Band, man. They say band was ready. So that was a good look. Everybody been sharing me and showing me the love for that jump. So
man, you getting the love you deserve, man. You know what I'm saying? You been doing this a long time and shit, man. And to touch them stages and shit, man, and let the people see you and shit, and you give them that hard grind and them bars and shit, man. That's what you supposed to do.
That's what everybody was talking about, the bars. But that's a song that I've been liking for What Band, and that's a song that rappers could get on.
Right.
And that's what rapper was trying to get the DMV artists. If they come through, no matter who you is, he'll give you in and let you shine. So I mean, that's a good man. Shout out to rapper and to get on this stage from Northeast Grooves to What Band, what they doing. I mean, you can't take away what he done or what he do.
Man, it's big moves, man. And I'm super proud of you, man.
Yeah,
and I wish much more success on you and shit, man. You glowing, you looking good. You got your Society 66 shit on. Shout out to Bird, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody doing it. Shout out to Tasha doing shows too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So her and Stephanie doing shows.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, everybody stepped into another ground though, man.
Yeah, man, it is, man. It's just time to go up, man. It's time to put all the old energy and all the old past traumas, you know what I'm saying? Leave that shit in the past and shit. It's time to be your best self, man. It's time to come into your true form and shit and really be what you supposed to be in life and shit, man. And a lot of people gotta understand that. Like, I've been having conversations with the people and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they've been worrying about how, like, all the shit in their past breaking down and motherfucking friends and shit, you know what I'm saying, are no longer friends and shit like that. Yeah. And all that shit is just part of the process and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on course to go in your favor, you know what I'm saying? And everything is happening for a reason and everything is going to go up for you. You just got to be patient and embrace this new motherfucking energy coming in.
Yeah. And I think that's the going what you say, the piggyback, I think that's what everybody do. I mean, everybody got a chance to be their own bosses, and some people like, man, why you don't have no manager? Sometimes you don't need that. Like, you know what you doing,
exactly,
and how and where you going there, how you want to do it. You just boss up on your own.
No bullshit, man. Everybody don't need a manager and shit. Some people got everything that they need inside them to make things happen and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? When you just need yourself and shit. Like, a lot of people haven't got to that stage where they just need themselves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what the conversation my man Super Dan the Cool, shout out to them. They was like, some of these band need managers. It's hard to manage 10 motherfuckers. Or 11 motherfuckers with 11 different attitudes, man. So,
you know, it's hard and shit, but at the same time, that comes in, like, if you do want to take that managerial motherfucking occupation and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, a real manager gonna get that shit together and shit. A real manager gonna bring everybody on one accord, because in business period and shit, like, a business can't thrive if everybody ain't on the same shit, you know what I'm saying? The business gonna go in different directions or stay stagnant and shit, you know what I'm saying? And these days, we not just trying to do business to be doing business and shit. We trying to really take this shit to the next level. We trying to see things we ain't never seen. We trying to see levels we ain't never seen. We trying to see money we ain't never seen. We trying to see opportunity we ain't never seen and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just time to be at one with self and shit and motherfucking really hone in with your people and shit. Like, even me, I've been motherfucking mending a lot of relationships, you know what I'm saying, that I felt like I wasn't gonna talk to niggas ever again and shit like that, just being who I am and my niggas being who they is and shit. But it's time to say fuck all that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get your loyal soldiers together and run the ball and shit, man.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what I think people got to understand. I mean, some management is needed. That's why I respect Big G so much. He knew that he couldn't do the management. He knew that's not him.
Right.
So what he did to go hire Razan, somebody that's professional manager. He was a manager of operations. He's still a manager of operations at Detail LR. He been making moves for them for the last 6 years. And you see how the band has evolved with him behind the scenes, making moves. And I think that's where people get understand. And G just did an interview like back in some of the early 90s when people thought they was getting paid, they wasn't getting the money they get now.
Right.
They had to set the market plan.
Yeah, you gotta actually get the people a product worth getting paid for and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you coming up as a business owner or artist or athlete and shit, you gotta be you to the best of your abilities to ask for a payment. Because once you do your shit in a professional way, the money gonna come and shit. You know what I'm saying? And back to the manager point and shit, it's good when you got a good manager and shit because, you know what I'm saying, you get to solely focus on being an artist and shit. Like when an artist is an artist, they need to think about creating and shit. And sometimes when people try to think about creating and the business and all this other shit, like niggas can't motherfucking really focus and make the best music or the best decisions that they need to make for themselves in their career.
Yeah, so that's what it is. Shout out to them. Other news is just, man, it just been crazy. Shout out to my man that was stuck over to Russia. He back home now.
Yeah.
And then they just said Brittany, like she had some oil in the bag. Like she just did the dumbest thing. You know?
Right.
Yeah, like I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like she had some solid oil or something that bag and they locked her up and kept her in Russia. Like, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. Like niggas need to come over from them foreign countries and shit, man, and come home, man. And let them people duke it out, man. It's a war going on behind the scenes and shit, and not a war like they promoting, but it's a different type of war going on and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, for the freedom of the people. And you might as well stay stagnant where you close to your resources at, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And your family and shit and your troops where you can motherfucking protect your own and shit and stop fucking around over there where you ain't got none of your resources at. You know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy, bro.
Like, you need to stock up right now on waters and shit and goods, canned goods, and get your guns up and get everything up, man, because, you know, ain't no telling what the future may hold.
All right. Then I'm going to ask you one question on the sports, and then we're going to move on. What the fuck is going on with the Lakers, man?
Man, it's LeBron. LeBron, you know what I'm saying, the nigga just not making the best decisions for a minute now and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, part of being motherfucking...
I thought LeBron was your guy.
Man, he is and shit, but you know what I'm saying? One thing about niggas being my guy, I'm always going to admit when me and my niggas wrong.
Right.
And right now, that man wrong and shit, man. He not being a good leader. He not coaching the niggas right. He giving up on them and shit, and that's bringing down the whole morale of the team and shit, and they not playing for that, man. They not playing hard basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think on the football side, I think the Cowboys is going to make a mistake if they let Cooper go.
They already let him go. They released Cooper.
They already did?
Yeah, they released Cooper.
I don't see how you can come back from that. Like, he was the most productive on the team.
I mean, maybe they got another move in hand and shit, but I mean, Cooper ain't making no big catches in the clutch and shit. He wasn't really a game changer. He made a couple catches and shit, but he dropped a lot of passes this year. He hasn't lived up to the hype that he was and shit, motherfucking in Oakland and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't live up to that. Like, we thought he was gonna be like the next guy and shit, and he ain't turned into that.
Oh, a lot of people think that move is wrong.
I mean, I feel like everybody entitled to their own opinion, but you know,
like the Dez move,
the production on the field, you know what I'm saying, it shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dez Bryant, it was another bad move. I mean, the Dez Bryant move was bad and shit, but at the same time, Dez Bryant lost a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, athleticism and shit. So a player like him, if he loses a step and shit, his whole shit is off. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't as fast and athletic as he was and shit at the beginning. And that was his greatest attribute as being a receiver.
All right. Yeah. So, hey, a lot of people get back on the music or go-go scene. A lot of people, I talk to a lot of people like, man, go-go need to be national. I was watching this T.I. joint, right, with Shy Glizzy. Mm-hmm. And T.I. was saying, I really don't think y'all don't need to go national because y'all making millions and millions of dollars just where it's at.
Exactly.
And when you go national, that's when you get the corporate people involved. Right. And that's why rap's so messed up because the corporate people is running rap. People think these rappers are running rap. They have taken our music and they are really using us. Like, and T.I. explained to him that. So what's your take on that?
I mean, success is only what you perceive it to be in your own mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel that, like, I mean, go-go could be national and shit, but like, why take it national if you already making millions of dollars and shit independently and shit? You know what I'm saying? If you niggas got the structure here together more and shit, then go-go would be a different lucrative motherfucking machine and shit. But niggas ain't really captivating the business side of go-go here and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if they stay here and get this money and shit, man, they can make millions of dollars hands free like they've been doing and shit. Like Go-Go Music has been making millions of dollars and shit, you know what I'm saying, over the years and shit.
Yeah, I don't think
through merch, through motherfucking just being booked every day. You gotta think, you getting booked every day for $2,500, you know what I'm saying, to $5,000 and shit, man. That's some money every year.
Right.
Niggas making some money and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's time to reinvest that money back into the brand of Go-Go and make that shit a whole different entity here. And don't gotta take it nowhere else and shit.
Right. I'm cool with the Miami takeovers over there, but far as everybody, it don't. I mean, and people
make these niggas
music.
travel here to see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we control the narrative.
Right, and that's why I think that's why I don't need Go-Go. Now she's one of the motherfucking independent music genres of the world. And if it's ours, we don't want nobody because
and that's why motherfucking the culture. See, the DMV has a distinct culture and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we'll say some shit like, man, I gotta go somewhere else just to make it and shit like that. When niggas is not really building the brands here that it needs to be for everybody to make it. Everybody wanna be a motherfucking artist or a businessman or athlete or shit, but nobody wants to be the coach. Nobody wants to be motherfucking the label owner and shit.
Right.
Nobody wants to be the businessman and shit to really put a stamp on the business here and the culture here and bottle it up and sell it. We going somewhere else and then wonder why everybody else taking our shit and running with it and shit and why we ain't getting no praise for it because we geek to be on somebody else's land with our culture that we started here.
That's another and that's another problem is that's what we got to stop doing when somebody do come in this city. Like Snoop or something show Go-Go Love, they probably say, oh man, they ain't do Go-Go right, they ain't doing right, it's already complain. If somebody is embracing what we doing here, why knock them?
Nah. But because it's motherfucking when a nigga come here, nigga gotta open up the red carpet of people that come here with some cloth to them and shit. If we got something to offer, Snoop come here and shit, motherfucker, he get the best smoke. He get to ride around with the real niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got real business here and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It got to be motherfucking a welcoming wagon and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on no player shit like that to even have that going on and shit. So it's like when these artists come to these states and shit, nigga supposed to be calling niggas phone and shit, man, and saying what's up, man. Like not tapping in and shit, but actually tapping into the resources here. When a nigga here, he get to tap into the resources that we got built here and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But niggas don't got no resources. Niggas just running around here on some young dumb shit or some fuck nigga shit and they just not building that type of bridge and shit. Right.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, once we get the business straight and the fuck shit out, I think we gonna be all good. But it's climbing. It's more real motherfuckers than fake motherfuckers, and that's one thing I can say about the Go-Go
that's
shit.
another reason why our town, you know what I'm saying, hasn't motherfucking blew. Is because, you know what I'm saying, it is a lot of real motherfuckers here that just ain't standing behind anything and shit, you know what I'm saying? And we waiting for that artist or that person to come up and really, you know what I'm saying, teach the people. Because I always say lead and lead, but I've been doing research and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a leader anymore and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a teacher, man. I'm here to teach my people how to be leaders themselves and shit, man, to lead themselves to the promised land rather than me trying to lead a bunch of people and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Yeah, and then it's just I mean, it's crazy because as an artist, like you really have to step out the box and test the waters because a lot of bullshit music is getting millions and millions of views and making millions of dollars. So you got to decide where you want to be at. You just gonna say fuck it, I'm gonna get it the hard way, or you just gonna try to follow the trend.
Yeah, a lot of artists gotta understand all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? Just because that nigga made it doing fuck shit don't mean you gotta follow that wave and do fuck shit. You make it how you want to make it and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of being a true artist and having artistry and shit is doing what you do, being an individual, motherfucking presenting your art that you feel, your expression of art to the world and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you supposed to do. You're not supposed. That's why this new era don't got no legends or nobody like that because everybody copying everybody. Everybody motherfucking taking the trend and jumping dick and doing the same shit instead of being an individual and a real creator and create your own world and create your own art and create your own music. You know what I'm saying? Create your own style. You don't gotta steal this shit from somebody else and shit. Be the individual who you are. It's cheaper to be yourself and shit, man. Because when you ain't gotta fake it, man, you could just be you, and there's people out here that's gonna appreciate that.
Right, and that's and when you say that all money, good money, that's why, and that's a good problem to have. I mean, the shows you can choose for, because I get calls for some shows. I like, man, I think I shouldn't take that one. Right. It just probably don't sit me right. Well, that's not the right shit for my brain. So you know what I'm saying. So I understand what you're saying, and that's why people like, man, it's hard to get Backyard. Backyard are going to take shows that's fit them and fit their fans. What band do the same thing? I seen rapper do the same thing. JY, all the bands do the same thing. Because some things just like, man, I don't want to do that on that day because it might not fit our crowd. And most of these legendary bands like Ashes, they don't give a fuck. People say, well, they got paid. They don't really. They care about the pay, but they care about the crowd too. Like if there ain't no crowd there, they're not gonna. They're not gonna be the best of their ability.
As an artist, you know what I'm saying, a go-go band or whatever you may do, a business person and shit, man, you always gotta appreciate your fans and shit.
Right.
Because without them, you wouldn't even be in a position. Nobody would even come fuck with you if it wasn't for these fans. You wouldn't make no money.
Right.
If it wasn't for these fans and shit. So you always got to cater to your fans. You always got to cater to your customers. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people treat their customers like shit and wonder why they haven't found a way to turn on the water faucet of money. You know what I'm saying? When you treat your fans and your customers right, these people are going to spend money with you for life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of money. I'd rather take that lifelong customer than that 15-minute nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that might just come by once a year. You know what I'm saying? Or once every 3 years and shit. I want that nigga that's going to spend with me every day, man. And love me for who I am, too. So they going to even spend even more and shit, you know?
And that's the same thing I do. Like, my man Pep, who actually booked, he booked me, like, we got probably like 15 shows coming up from now for the end of the summer. Mm-hmm. And then I'm down North Carolina, and then somebody want me to take the show the day before, or this. I was like, I can't do that because I know I'm missing out on this one-time money, but I'm not going to mess up what I got loyalty with the other promoters. So
yeah, for sure.
I feel exactly what you're saying.
Hell yeah, and shit. Because it's all about loyalty and brotherhood, man. If you stand for something, man, you won't fall for anything, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick with my people that's riding with me 1,000% than some niggas that's riding with me motherfucking 20%.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing you gotta choose from. I mean, you just gotta choose from. That's the part in business and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Of course we gonna do business and shit like that. We always gonna make the best business decisions, but if my niggas treating me fairly in business and shit, I'm rocking with them all day.
Right. And that's basically, and I think that's what the problem is, and you know what I'm saying? And I think the double booking, but it's getting back, man. It's like, man, lock and loaded, man. You got lock and load right now because most bands are getting booked. They call them. I like JY try to get JY. They say they booked 2 July. Like everybody's calling now, though. Like so, it's first come first serve now. Everything is open. You got these summer jams about to start. It's like you gotta get locked and loaded now. Right. If you don't get locked and loaded now, man, shit.
I'm telling you and shit. You know that promotion game is a good game and shit, but if you do it, you gotta just do it the right way and shit, man.
Right way.
Like you gotta get money. Like if you just trying to just like do a show every week and shit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose more money than make money and shit, you know what I'm saying? But if you one of them niggas that throw an extravaganza every 2 months or some shit like that, man, that's how you clean up the big bucks and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's shows out here that's making 20, 30,000 sometimes profit after they pay all their taxes.
Yeah. And that's another thing you gotta think about, man. Just like everybody doing big shows, like you gotta put the best shows together, like because it's still, even though everybody all love, it's still competition out there.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people doing the same shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that promotion game is wicked because everybody doing it, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard to really get money, you know what I'm saying, when you trying to clean up the scraps, you know what I'm saying, from the big guys and shit.
And then everybody, this is a like you say, it's a copycat lead. Like Backyard, that don't mean everybody comes to the show. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your own niche, man. You gotta build your rapport with the people. You know what I'm saying? I was telling somebody and shit, like you gotta have a network of people, man. and like the old days and shit when Mark Spain and them was running around and cleaning up and making hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit because they had a network. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that text hit their phone and shit, you know what I'm saying? You knew you was coming to the club. They got the one free, you know what I'm saying? Free drink, you know what I'm saying? Anything and shit, you know what I'm saying? But they had a network of people that they was sending these mass texts out to, you know what I'm saying, that came and rocked with these people every time and shit. And that's how you can make money motherfucking doing this promotion shit by really tapping into your audience and shit, man. And stop just trying to take their money and send them on their way, and you don't really build a relationship with your sale. You know what I'm saying?
Right, just like the dude that shot my last 2 videos, and people want to know why the other video one more. This nigga doing $100 videos,
right,
and killing them,
right,
because he knows,
yeah, it's in demand. Because see, he got, and that's what I was just telling somebody too. Like, you gotta have your gimmick and shit. You know what I'm saying? He can charge $500 to $200 for a video, but he can do motherfucking $100 video and do motherfucking 20 people in a week instead of doing $500 videos and doing 2 person a month.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And what great so about this $100 videos, they a 24-hour turnaround.
Right.
You get it the next morning.
Right. Shorty like
so
that.
he killing it. He on me killing. He just shot the Vent video. Shout out to him. And I'm gonna keep fucking with him. Like 3 scenes, $100 video, and he got different like 175, 2. Like he really not burning fucking 72 followers to 39,000 followers. I mean, so subscribing to his YouTube just because of the good work. They say, oh yeah, I'm gonna recommend somebody. Like everybody, $100 ain't nothing to nobody to shoot a video, to shoot a vision. So he killing it right now, and that's why the $300 and the $250 videos he cleaning them up.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know everybody doing videos, and that's just a nice. That's a nice gimmick to have and shit, man. Real shit. You lower your price so you ring in more money and shit. Like, that's real hustling and shit, man. Like, niggas be trying to make $2 million off the pound and shit, you know what I'm saying? When you can just flip your money and shit and just motherfucking, I could flip 10 of them motherfuckers in a week, then rather than motherfucker trying to make $2 million off this motherfucker and had to wait motherfucking 2 months to see my profit.
Right, that's the same thing as me is Go-Go. If they go to a host that want 300, I'm gonna get you out the way for 200. So that's why boom, 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 boom. It's so many shows. So you wait for that $300 and only got booked 2 times 900. I done got 10, and made twice as much. I mean, people gotta have the marketing scheme and really be honest with you. Motherfucker ain't trying to spend too much over a host, but I get the joint because they know I'm gonna push the joint too. So they say, shit, why not? Like, everything got to be marketing, and I think that's what people don't understand.
Yeah, everything got to make sense and shit, man. Like, it has to be a strategy behind what you doing and shit. Like, me and my man and shit were just having a conversation just about doing music, because I was in the studio motherfucking over the weekend and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm thinking about making music myself again.
Right.
And motherfucking, I'm telling you, like, I ain't just rapping to be rapping, my nigga. Like, I'm trying to really make money. If I rap, I'm trying to make money off this shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Off the rip. Like, I ain't trying to fuck around or nothing and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's time to stop doing shit for free and shit and motherfucking really put a price tag on who you are and shit, man, and sell yourself and shit. You don't need nothing but yourself.
And that's what I do. I think some people get mad. Like, if I come out, dog, gotta be something. Now, if I'm off and I fuck with you, I might even come through. Like I did with What Band the other night. Rapper, my dude. That's my guy. He's been like a brother. Even the bullshit we've been through, he has told me how fake this game been. And who not gonna listen to a nigga like that from beginning shit as a youngin from Northeast Grooves? And he guided me to the right way. Tata, brother, I need you. And I'm going through something there, and I might go up there to show love, because that's the same people that show me love. Right. Now that's cool, but when you try to use a motherfucker for free and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? That just like can't be at every joint. Like, people say, damn, Bam, come through that joint. It's so hard to support people. I really don't do shows on Wednesday, so I can slide a Fast Eddie's to see What Band every Wednesday. But sometimes we so busy, we can't even, you know what I'm saying? It just happened, you know what I'm saying? Like the times we don't do this show is just because either I'm out of town or you out of town, and that's just a better move for the whole company of what we doing.
Hell yeah, because you know what I'm saying, at the same time, we building a brand, so we still gonna be going out here to different places, setting up and shit, and putting the name of our shit in these niggas' mouth and shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do, man. It ain't about motherfucking always being together all the time. Once a nigga build something, it's time to take what niggas built and go different places and set up different colonies, different places. You know what I'm saying? And get the understanding and shit about what the fuck we doing and who we are in other people's mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we can grow other places.
And another thing is, this what I don't know if it's a new trend. I don't give a fuck if it's a trend. Like people say, okay, views have really fucked people's mind up. Mm-hmm. And okay, let's say we average 1,000 views, but we got probably like 120 people that no matter what they do, they gonna watch Cosby Show every week.
Right.
I would take them 120 people and build off that what we doing instead of having 40,000 people that's just watching the BB, watch a bunch of bullshit.
See, and that's how niggas getting the game fucked up and shit, because niggas not understanding the shit. Let's say like example for artists and shit. There's artists in my area and shit that's doing hundreds of thousands of views, million views and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he don't got the streets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is riding around listening to that shit in the streets. Nobody is supporting this artist in the street as a man or nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where he from? You know what I'm saying? Right. And I say that to say we got the streets. We may not be doing the millions of views or the thousands and thousands of views and shit, but we got loyal people that motherfucker fuck with us every day.
Right.
People that come up to us and shit, motherfucker don't know us from a can of paint, but see the message that we giving on our show and show endless love, ready to ride for niggas right then and there and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's more valuable than views and shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about the views and nothing. We care about touching the people one person at a time and shit, man. If this shit touch one nigga, motherfucker, every time we do a show, man, we did our job.
And that's what and that's what it's all about. And that's what I keep saying.
You know what I'm saying? We in this shit for the long haul, man. We really trying to teach the people and show the people how to be great. We trying to get the people a positive message and shit, man. We trying to help niggas promote their shit. We trying to get the people that can't speak a platform to speak. We trying to get an artist that don't got a platform to display their music. We giving them that motherfucking platform to put their music videos and shit on, or come up here and say what's on their mind, or come up here and promote their product. Right. Or we talking life skills and shit, or we talking relationship skills and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or we talking sports. Whatever we may be talking and shit, we just talking game. We just trying to give people a better understanding about life and shit, so you can go out here and make the choices for yourself on how to be and shit, man. It's time to be great. It's time to motherfucking stand on business and shit. It's time to be solid. It's time to have your morals and shit together and shit. It's time to be healthy and shit. It's time to watch what you eat. It's time to motherfucking watch what you do with your time and shit. It's time to motherfucking understand who around you and using your pieces around you the best way you can and shit to win, man. It's no longer time to bullshit, man. It's time to really get your life together and motherfucking stand up and be counted, man.
Yeah, man. And that's what it's all about. And then, like, man, you just gotta brand yourself, man. I mean, people ask me, it ain't really no secret to it. I mean, you just gotta brand yourself, and this shit, just like Moon says about product. If you got the best product or the best deals or the best things for somebody, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna go.
It's things.
It's things out here that you can sell, which is yourself. You can get out here and make yourself the best thing that it could be and shit, and sell yourself. And you don't even got to worry about no product, because everything you're going to touch going to be golden, man.
Right. And that's why I'm saying it's just like, it's like value, you know? It's like value. Another thing we're gonna talk about is the CIAA, man. Baltimore did a good job. No violence. People thought it was gonna be crazy. Jeezy, Backyard went down there and Jadakiss and killed it. So that was a good look for the city of Baltimore. And with no violence and everybody partying, that's cool.
Man, hell yeah, man. That's a blessing, man. I love when black people come together and don't nothing happen but peace and positivity, and motherfuckers get to see they face. You know, Baltimore love Jeezy because he's talking that dope shit. And, you know, they love that shit down there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just good to see motherfuckers winning and shit, man. It's good to see people standing on business.
Right. So, hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, that was a good look too, man. That was a good look too. So I'm trying to tell y'all. But I want to talk about Ashanti, right? Mm-hmm. For somebody who's not in the limelight, she get booked a lot.
Yeah.
That's somebody that's selling themselves.
Yeah, because Ashanti motherfucking running around here moving one with herself and shit, man. Like, she got her body right, her mind right, and when you like that, man, your glow lasts forever and shit. You don't gotta be on TV to still have that glow. You know what I'm saying? She behind the scenes still doing shows. She just was on a hit song last year with Moneybagg Yo.
And she performed down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was on the Versus joint on both sides of Fat Joe.
Yeah, that joint helped too.
You know what I'm saying? She just winning and shit in life and just embracing her beauty and her talent, man. And that's a beautiful thing to see from a woman.
Yeah, so we're going to take a break again. A female that watch your page all the time asked me, can y'all talk about, she wanted to know what is the hell is the values of a relationship. Like when you hook up with somebody, what do the values that men look for? What values do women look for? So we're going to get back to that when we come back, man. Right here on Coastal Radio, Uncensored Network. We in the building.
Yes, sir.
I pay the cost to be the boss around this motherfucker. You duck and dodge, I lit him off, go straight through your leather. Next time you floss, watch who you cross, I get your ass together. You took a loss and don't have no plus, guess you feeling under the weather. Now usually I don't get involved with niggas that be hating. This shit'll never be resolved, there's no negotiating. I don't fuck with that fake shit and you can't be my mans. Cause I'm way too fucking lit and you don't fit in my plans. But if I gotta squeeze you in, you won't have a care in the world. Cause I'ma make sure that you a nominee to meet the hot end of my bird. I'm not a teacher, didn't wanna teach you how to mind your own shit. I don't need a feature from a bum ass creature who bout to get her shit split. Rawr.
I'm not tired, I'm not done. No, I gave you fire. Aim the gun, blow, leave the body, leave the scene, call your mans and get it cleaned up.
Yes, I'm a sinner, like Nicole Minder. Through all my struggles, always remain a grinder. Feds on my ass, but the Glock stay stashed. No days off, but I'm about my cash. Used to move loud, now I move in silence. Just cause I changed it mean I won't get violent. DC scurry, forever legendary. Live my life every day with no fucking worries. No pain, no game, I'm just venting on my life. The uptown OGs got me living tripe. The life of Bam 640, wake up screaming. Just since my nightmare, but I'm still dreaming.
I'm not tired, I'm not done. No, I gave you fire. Aim the gun, blow, leave the body, leave the scene, call your mans and get it cleaned up.
Yeah, we back, man. We back.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, hey man, one thing I do, I appreciate y'all, man, cause y'all be tuning in the moon shit, and y'all ladies be hitting me up with what y'all want to talk about, and that's a good thing. So that's good that y'all listening to the show, and so now we're gonna talk about where Moon. I'm gonna let Moon explain it, then I can piggyback on what he's saying. Do I agree or not? So the when you are talking to somebody, meeting somebody first time, values in the relationship of a woman and a man, like what do a woman need to be looking for in a man? The values.
I mean, for one, a woman should be looking for motherfucking, is this man a strong leader? Is he a decision maker? You know what I'm saying? Can this man enhance my life, not financially, but me being in his energy, can I motivate myself to be better and shit? You know what I'm saying? Is this man at one with self? Does this man have insecurities and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the type of things you got to look for and shit. You know what I'm saying? It can't be really nothing financial and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to know if your man got a good head on his shoulder. Is he a grinder and can motherfucking provide? You know what I'm saying? For sure and shit. But a man should be judged by his leadership. can he lead you to the promised land? And if that's not the goal and shit, then you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be really investing in that man. And then for a woman, you know what I'm saying, a man should be looking for is this woman a motherly figure. You know what I'm saying? Is she a nurturer? Is she at one with herself and shit? Is she at peace with who she is? You know what I'm saying? Can this woman motherfucking grind? Is this woman a queen and shit? You know?
Right. And another thing is about the value. It's just like, I mean, those values good. I think people done got so fucked up about what's going on out here or what the next person doing. They forget to value their person. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lose. I mean, people don't value their mate anymore and shit because their mate are not giving them anything to value. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak for the next person and shit, but every woman I ever been with valued me dearly and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's because I was something to value and shit. And when I valued them because they was something to value. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be someone that somebody really truly looks at as an asset on their team and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're not that, then you're a liability and shit, and you got to go, man. Liabilities don't have any value in anybody's life.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's just crazy. And I'm agreeing with you on the values, but I'm trying to get to why each person not valuing their mate in that same way you were talking about.
What you mean? Why are they not?
Why they not? Like why you don't like women? They get on this ego shit. Why this nigga broke, that nigga broke. But I'm saying, but when a couple of months ago you was all happy and all that shit together. So right. I mean, where's the value at in it? I
mean, that's because these women are valuing the wrong things and shit. They're valuing the dollar sign and shit, putting that value into themselves and shit. So if she not valuable in the mind, how could she even know what's valuable or not? You know what I'm saying? If you make a woman's life 10 times easier and shit, that's valuable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to talk to your woman and shit and lead her when she needs to be led, that's valuable and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? I used to seek to control my women and shit, not in a negative light, but you know what I'm saying? But these days and shit, man, I just let my women be them and shit. I don't control them in really no aspects and shit. I'm here to help them nurture and grow. You know what I'm saying? And see these women become the best that they could be so they can think for themselves and manifest their life themselves and shit, man. I don't want to control anybody anymore. I don't want these slaves at this point in life and shit, man. I want a woman to become exactly who she need to be for herself and her community and her children. That's it.
Yeah, and then another thing about the women, I think the women will able to value somebody, but it's kind of like when you fuck with a woman that's coming to a relationship that been through domestic violence and shit like that, it's just and getting beaten and hurt and all that. Sometimes that shit hard to show her that you're not that way. So when you try to show them that way, it's like some women might catch flashbacks or they think you really fucking them up mentally.
Right, and that's why you as a leader and shit gotta help that woman find herself and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she could try to feed off your energy and shit and motherfucking try to become the best. You know, women that get attached too much to their man and shit, and when that man take that energy away, they're ruined and shit. We don't want that no more and shit, man. We want our women to be strong enough to stand on their own energy and know exactly who they are and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if that does happen, that these women are strong enough to pick up the ball and shit, carry it for a little bit until she runs into another king that can motherfucking really enhance her life the way that she needs to be enhanced and shit.
Right. Yeah, so that's a good point. So, you know, I think men need to do the same thing.
Yeah, man, hell yeah, because it's just a lot of people out here losing themselves and shit, you know, and they losing themselves trying to put all their energy into different things and shit outside of themselves and shit. So when they come home, they don't really have an identity and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they place their identity as, say, like an artist may place his identity as being a rapper and shit, or a worker might place motherfucking his identity in being at work and shit, you know what I'm saying? And when those things aren't happening, you know what I'm saying, like they supposed to, then them people lose value in themselves and shit and feel like they're not worth anything because those things are not happening and shit. And you gotta understand, like, you are the prize. You are the person that makes these things go. So you always gotta have your self-esteem and the value for yourself high so you can always continue to manifest the best life for yourself, because the number one leading cause of death for the black people is stress and shit. We stress about so many things outside of ourselves that it kills us inside.
Yeah. Damn, that was deep. So that's that's how you got it. And unfortunately, that Jonah helped somebody. That money helped somebody.
You know
how they look at
that's why motherfucking when two men and women get together and that man is a real leader and really nurturing this woman and healing this woman and shit, you know what I'm saying? Them women be the best women and shit. These women be having the glow. These women be manifesting their life and shit how they want to, freely, happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than she got some fuck weak ass nigga with some money sitting at home and he ain't teaching her nothing and shit and they just doing this loop, this rat race of life and shit and waking up doing the same shit every day. You know what I'm saying? You should wake up and want to do whatever you want to do in life and shit. No one tells you that you have to stay in the DMV forever or you got to stay wherever you at forever.
Right.
It's meant for you to explore this whole world, man. This whole world is at your becking, man. You can go out here and see whatever you want. You can create whatever you want and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be a leader of whatever you want. You don't got to work for anybody and shit. You can take yourself and go around the world and sell it and be your best self.
Yeah, and that's what that's what I'm saying. And then that's why I was saying there's so many avenues you could be to be your best self. I love it. More people are being more independent, more people are making more boss moves and most people are shooting their shot in life, man. That's what it's all about.
And that's what this shit is about, man. That's what all we want to see. That's what we was put on this earth to do, is just to shoot our shot, man. We wasn't placed here to play it safe. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your chances in life and shit, man, and gamble and shit. I'm not saying gamble with your life in a negative way, but gamble with your opportunities. Don't be scared to take these opportunities on and shit and flourish. You know what I'm saying? Or you may fail, but just the experience and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you done did this or you went there or you motherfucker overcame this or whatever it may be, that you did it. You didn't waste no time. You didn't play with this shit. You're not playing with life. You're not just going to work every day and coming home and just being this robot almost and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be spontaneous and shit. That's why these relationships failing and shit, because ain't nothing about it spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, everything planned. When you gonna fuck your bitch planned and shit. You know what I'm saying? When the meal gonna come planned. Like, surprise me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It just got, niggas got to turn up, man. Niggas got to really live life. Just because you alive don't mean you living.
Right, that's true too. And like I said, man, if you have a plan or you know what direction you want to go ahead, shouts out to you. So that's a good thing. That's what I'm going for. Like, nobody want to be working 9 to 5 their whole life. I'm definitely closing my window and working 9 to 5. I just want to get up and do this shit and live comfortable.
You're just supposed to use the 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. You got a plan to use that chicken to fund what you really want to do.
Right.
But if you working every day just to live and shit, man, it's a hard life for niggas like that, man.
Right.
And I don't want to see nobody go out like that, man. I want everybody to see everything they want to see in life, follow their dreams, be creative and shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Manifest what they want to manifest and shit, man, and live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Live, man. Be alive, man. Go get healthy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have the strength, because when you get all this money and shit, you got to be healthy enough to motherfucker even run with that chicken, because when you got a lot of money, you're going to encounter a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be right to even get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to get all my blessings, motherfucker. I want to handle them the best way possible and shit, man. I want to be fully healthy. I want to enjoy whatever God, the universe got coming for me, man, to the fullest, man, for sure. I'm telling you. I don't want to miss nothing. I don't want to be in hell. I don't want to be in nobody's hospital. I don't want to be in jail. I don't want to be injured. I don't want to be no thug. I just want to be a person of good energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And have something to teach you if I'm around you and shit, man. You can learn from me. You know what I'm saying? Or I can be an example to you if I'm around you. And I think that's my calling in life and shit. I've been helping everyone around me, man. Everybody
that's what it's all about.
They best selves and shit. I don't never try to make no nigga be under me. None of that and shit, man. I just teach niggas how to win. And what you do with the game is purely up to you.
Yeah. So, man, that's our show for today. Hey, look, man, don't forget about North Carolina this Saturday. Rocket Ball birthday. Happy birthday. Fast Daddies tonight. You already know how we do. So, man, Moon, you got any shout-outs, man?
Man, like I say every week, man, shout out to everybody that's getting better, man. Everybody that's out here chasing their dreams and shit and living their life and becoming their best self, man. Shout out to y'all.
Man, shout out to the whole Go Loco community, everybody. Keep moving, DMV artists, keep moving. keep the culture alive, keep doing your thing, never get discouraged. This whole idea of the artists been discouraged about the lack of support. One thing about support, though, listen, when Pepsi first came out with their product, they ain't worried about support. They said, we got a product that we know people going to support it and we know customers going to buy. So as an artist, that's all you got to do. When you make some good music and when you set up good shows, trust me, people going to come.
Right,
So,
and stop looking for instant gratification, man. Like, this shit take time. Build your shit.
Right.
It take time to shine, man. Like, you can shine. Niggas be wanting to shine motherfucking 15 seasons in a row and shit and don't understand. All it take is one season to change your life and shit, man.
Right. Yeah. So we see y'all next week, man. Cozy Show, man. Uncensored Network. GoGo 365, man. For promotion info at uncensorednetwork.com, and anybody need a special interview or something they trying to promote, hit me and Moon Up. Cosby Show, we always available to embrace the community, embrace the youth, embrace anybody that's on business moves. So
Yeah, for sure.
We out.